When you go buy an old car that's been sitting for years, you should always check the paper filter for mice. That was an amateur mistake on our part. He said he was gonna air up the tires for us, and look at that. I think that's exactly what he did. Minimal rust, very minimal. Scoot on down. Minimal rust in the typical spots. Some friends in the tail lights. So we'll just keep an eye out for that. More friends over here. Spare tire carrier's in pretty good shape. Looks like probably been painted at one point. Not a lot of care given to how it was done. But the only real problem with this rig is right here. Someone got a little crunchy on the driver door, but I think it comes with a new door. Oh. Yes, sir. Throw a battery on it and start running through fluids. Apparently that's going to cause death. Pretty aggressive. All right, dipstick, dipstick, dipstick. We brought all kinds of fluids with us. Just, yeah, we'll throw a pint, 1 pint. I'm wondering if it's one of those fill from the bottom transmissions. I don't know much about Broncos, man. I just don't. I'm not a Ford guy. Let's keep going on the radiator, and that's low. So we're gonna need to fill basically all the fluids, throw a battery in it. Battery, top off the oil, top off the coolant, top off the brake fluid. We might even bleed the brakes just a bit. Yep. Got everything we need here to fix this. Top off the coolant, wrong weight of oil, the wrong battery, brake fluid, gasoline, some motor per fuel injector cleaner. We do actually sell this stuff because it works, and we believe in selling stuff that's cheap and works, and that's this. All you gotta do on the motor per, oh, big old wasp nest. Yep. Cool. I don't like wasps, and I'm allergic to bees, so shit. That was an active nest. We'll just throw this guy. That's one less thing to worry about. There's really only about a pint left in here, so.
Yeah, as they don't measure, just dump.
Just dump all of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody does know that when you add synthetic oil to an engine, it increases the power. Coolant pre-mixed. Oh, it's real low. Maybe we'll just leave the top off of this and just top it off when it's running. We'll just leave the funnel. Oil cap needs to go back on. Brake fluid, stop juice, pretty low. There we go. Start her up. You know why I like these keys? Spark plug gapper.
Oh yeah, that's
spark plug
added.
gapper on the ring. I think this might have come from a car guy. Let's see on the odometer here, 212,000 miles. Hopefully that's far enough away. Nope, we should go further. When you're low on coolant, you have to continue to fill after it starts. I can't wait to build this thing. Ooh, got some pressure coming out of the tank. That's a good sign.
What do you do with this stuff? Instructions.
Directions say, there's no directions. All you do is just put it in. It says add to fuel tank, treats 3 to 20 gallons. You can't really use too much of it. Depends on how fast you want to go. Mix fresh with the old, plus the motor per. The solution to pollution, dilution. And if it rhymes, you know it's true. Plus, Tim keeps using the shop gas for his lawnmower. That's not what it's for. It's for hoopties. What else do we have to do? Pump up the tires? Or just run them as is? You want me to check the pressure real quick?
That looks good.
Yeah, that one's good. Yep. Yep. I'll take the money from you, go do the title with him, and we'll roll out of here.
Yep.
Cool. We're gonna have to bleed the brakes because they're not very good. And I just saw a mouse come out of the intake. Not kidding. So I think when we pull that air filter, maybe we'll do that before we leave. There's probably a family of mice in there, but let's start with brake. Okay, pump. And hold. Yeah, we got a lot of air out of the driver rear. All right, pump and hold. Well, Dale, you're gonna have to run with back brakes. They're both pretty well seized. We'll have to pull the caliper and get a socket on it. Oh, we're gonna do the mouse nest, maybe. So the mouse came out of right here.
Oh.
How many mice do you think are in here?
The whole family?
How many mice are in a family? 6?
More than that. because hopefully the air filter would stop them.
Well, I imagine they'd shoot through that and made a nest, right? You wouldn't want to go live in the engine, would you? And besides, if they were, then we already ruined that. You want to just run sans filter? Let it be a cold air intake? That's actually a performance upgrade. Most people pay a lot of money for that. I don't see any mice in that part. I don't think they got through the top of the filter. Not bad, actually, just a little bit. You should keep the microphone and the camera on you during this drive.
It was a pretty good rig. Everything's reading in the normal range, coolant and battery, and definitely some brake issues, probably just from sitting so long. Yeah, the brakes are very bad, but they do work. Seems to be running just fine, shifting just fine. Does some really nasty vibrations when you come to a stop.
Dale had his fun. Now it's my turn. Ooh. I feel like ball joints are bad. Wheel bearings are bad. U-joints are bad. Passenger wheel bearing, very bad. It is still so good. Full front end rebuild, some tie rods, some ball joints, some wheel bearings, some calipers, pads, some rotors, bushings. And then the U-joints on both drive shafts. This is gonna be a good project. I'm pretty happy with it.
I like it.
Yep.
And it runs good.
It does.
Okay.
Runs okay. Can't say the other way.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Thanks,
Your
Motor
trademark.
Trend.